Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the live on NIFT seat allotment, the first round of seat allotment. So from what we understand, this is going to be one of the longest nights that probably you people are going to have because NIFT is taking time in uploading each and everyone's allotted college. So for the last half an hour or 45 minutes, there has been a lot of updates regarding the same. So most of the students were actually getting something like this while they were trying to, log in and while they were trying to check which allotted college they have gotten. This is what most of the students were actually getting. But interestingly, some of the students have also started getting the allotments. So it would look something like this. The provisional allotment letter would look something like this. If you haven't got this till now, please wait. Don't be anxious. You will have to keep logging in probably in 15 minutes or let's say in the next 1 hour. Hopefully they will be uploading it. So you will be getting a provisional allotment letter like this with your name and other details, your rank, category rank, and things like that. Along with this, on the right-hand side, you will also have a photograph of yours. So all of that together, they would be mentioning it. Now, quite interestingly, they've mentioned here round 2. I am frankly speaking not clear why they are mentioning round 2 because this should actually be round 1. So it should be the round 1 that they have been mentioning. And there will be a tab for paying the fee. So you do not have to pay it today itself. You can take your time, probably tomorrow, relax, and you can pay it tomorrow. You have time till the 16th of this month. You have time till the 16th of this month. So today is the 13th. And from here, you have 3 more days for the payment of the fee. So that is till Thursday. Till Thursday, 10 p.m. That is night, 10 o'clock. You have the time to pay the fees. Okay. So it is online payment that will be available. So once you get a campus or a college, a campus college combination, this is how it would look like. Your application name, email ID, mobile number, and which course you have got and which college or which campus you have got. That would be visible. The amount that you have to pay would be 1,74,000. Before I move on any further, I just want to check my sound. Can the host please come in and let me know if I'm clearly audible?
Yes, sir. You're audible, sir.
Thank you. So the amount would be for most of the candidates, it would be 1,74,700. Some of the students have already started paying it. If you're confident, well and fine, you can go ahead with that. You'll have to click here and there would only be one option, that is online. From what I understand, there is only one option that you can give, that is the online payment option. You can click on that and you can submit the amount of fees that you have to. Okay. So most of the students have started getting it. Those who haven't got it, please wait, please relax. Some of the students, I think they might be doing it in some particular order. They might either be doing it in, let's say, in the rank, or they might be doing it in the roll number, or I'm not sure how they're doing it. It's quite confusing, but let's wait. Some of the students have got it. Some of the students haven't got it. Okay. Any further queries, doubts and all you have, you can post it in the live chat box. We would be happy to answer those questions. Okay. There is a question regarding what is upgrade, slide, and freeze and all. So when we're talking about freeze, you are accepting the seat and you are ending your counseling journey then and there. That means you don't want to be further considered in your options. So let's say, for example, you have given 15 options. Your third option is what you have got. If you select freeze, that will be your college and your course. The second and first option and all would not be considered. If you are choosing upgrade, that means you are accepting the seat that you have got. You also want to take part in the further rounds of counseling. So from the next round onwards, your preferences that you have given above the preference that you have got, all of that would be considered. So if you have 10 preferences and your 7th preference has been allotted to you in round 1, in the next rounds, 6 other preferences that you have given above the 7th one, only those would be considered. Okay, so that is basically upgrade. Upgrade is the safest and the best option that you can choose if you haven't got your first allotment. If you have got your first allotment, then obviously you can freeze it. If you have got your first preference, then obviously you can freeze it. Otherwise, please, I would always advise you to go for upgrade and go to better campuses. Okay. Yes, they have started. Yes, Navya, they have started releasing the seat allotment letter to the students. That is what I showed previously. So you can go to your portal. If they have allotted it, there will be something like this that would be visible. Provisional allotment letter. Okay, so in this, your details and all would be mentioned, your rank, course name, and things like that. A photograph would be here, and also the course and also the campus that you have got. Both of that would be mentioned here. Okay, so for all those who have got it already, you can check your portal. In certain students' case, they are updating it. So probably by 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock, they might be doing it. With NIFT, we are not sure how or what they'll do, or what is their next step. It's unpredictable. But I'm expecting everyone should ideally be getting it by 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock. Okay, so I think upgrade, freeze, and all is clear. Slide is basically when you have to change from one course to the other course in the same campus. So let's say, for example, in NIFT Delhi, if you want to switch from FD to FC, slide is the option that you can. Okay, Chris Peter, if we pay, when is the last date of refund? So last date is you have to intimate them that you don't want to take part before the fourth round. So before the fourth round, you need to let them know that. So as per the schedule, the fourth round is the second last round. So before the second last round, you should let them know that you do not want the payment. You do not want the seat. So they will start initiating the procedure for refund. Okay, so when exactly they will refund, I am not sure about that. Okay, so this is the schedule. So the fourth round is scheduled on the 4th of July. So before that, you should let them know. Okay. Raj Kashmi says, sir, I have got my first preference. If I upgrade in the second round, will I have a chance to get my second preference? No, if you've got your first round, then that would be your campus and course. Okay. If there isn't any particular change in that option that NIFT is providing, from what I know of. Okay. So I think most of the questions, doubts, and all are cleared. I have only kept the schedule of the 4 rounds. Actually, there are 5 rounds. I hope everyone is clear about that. In certain, yes, NIFT has started their games. In certain cases, or probably in most of the cases, it is written in the allotment letter round 2. I assume that should be a clerical mistake. I'm not sure about that, but I assume that should be a clerical mistake because it is the round 1 that should actually be mentioned. So with NIFT being the counseling authority, there has to be some Bollywood sort of masala, right? So that is what it is, I think. Okay. So this is the schedule of the 4 rounds. 5th round I haven't mentioned here because of I couldn't fill it all the rounds in the schedule in this particular slide itself. Okay. And please note, you have to let them know before the 4th round that you want to withdraw from the counseling process if you don't want to take part in it. Okay. So that is before the 4th. So you should be having the option of withdrawal also. You can click on that. Okay. So for most of the students, the letter has come, and for those who haven't, please wait. It should be being updated. Okay. Now, what is the amount of fees? I think I showed you previously also. If you log into your portal, you will see the amount that you have to pay. 1,74,700. For most of them, it is 1,74,700. Thankfully, at least that is very clearly communicated. For everyone, whatever is your corresponding fee, that would be visible. So that is something that they have really done well. Any further questions, please ask in the chat box. I'm waiting for your questions. Otherwise, I think that would be it. Mostly I've communicated most of the things. What is seat acceptance fee? Is it the same as your first semester fee? So the seat acceptance fee is 1,74,000 for all the candidates. Okay. Except in case of foreign NRI students who are taking seats, it is the same. Okay. Then yes. So any further questions, you can please ask in the live chat box. UD Jain says, my portal says admission not live yet. What does that mean? Okay, in that case, I'm not sure. That's the first time that I'm hearing something like this. I'll have to check and see, or probably the best people would be the NIFT team to identify. Okay, so those who don't get allotment letter, does that mean they got no seats? Yes. So if you're not getting any allotment letter, or if you're not getting any allotment message like this, Just a minute. Yes, something like this. Then that means you haven't got the allotment. You can take part in the second round also. Okay. Yes, Sneha, round 2 is probably a clerical mistake that they have done. Okay, this is round 1. As per the schedule also, this is round 1. निफ्ट है तो थोड़ा बहुत मतलब कुछ तो होना चाहिए ना एटलीस्ट कम से कम it should be round 1. That is what I understand at least. Okay, then okay, I think that would be it. If there are any further questions regarding the second round and all, they would be coming up. They would be coming up with the notification of how to take part in the second round. And is there any registration fee and things like that, they would be clearing it up in the coming rounds. So last year, how it happened was there was a small amount of fee. I think there was 3,000 or 5,000 rupees that you have to pay if you want to take part in other rounds, subsequent rounds. The first round was free. Yes, Neha. So almost by today, if everyone gets their allotted campuses, colleges, and all, the first round would be over by today. The reason I found a lot of students asking, when will the Zoom meeting and all happen? So it is not like the last year. Okay, it is completely different. This time they are not doing any sort of Zoom round and all. They are only allotting it. That allotment you will get in your portal, in your dashboard. Okay. NK draws. If you have got a campus in your portal like this, if it's visible like this, you should be getting your seat allotment letter or provisional allotment letter in a short while. Please wait. Okay. Fatima's here, yes, yes. If that is the case, then there could be a chance that you haven't been allotted a seat in this particular round. Okay, so I hope most of the doubts and most of the anxiety has been cleared. And if there are any further questions, you can post below this particular live chat, or we can also try coming up live again. If there are any further questions, you can contact us at 8086 111 488. So for now, that would be it from THiNC Institute of Design. Thank you, everyone. For those who haven't got it, I think it's going to be a long night, probably by 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock and all is when they are going to upload it. So keep waiting, everyone. Okay, so that would be it. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, host.